Hey y'all, I am so upset because I had Star Jones with me on Zoom, and I'm assuming that everybody and their mama is probably trying to live stream right now on Zoom or whatever, because Zoom is fucking up royally. And so I'm not going to be joined by Star tonight for you guys, but Star is going to join me on Thursday for Unboss Unfiltered Live at 5 p.m. So we will still hear from my big sister Star. We were actually talking on the phone for like the first 30 minutes and giving our commentary on the convention. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna say hi to y'all. I'm sure you guys still have tons to talk about. And let's see what you guys have to say. Hey, Dr. Candace. Hey, AK, Painted Blue, Carol, Jonathan. Miss Segura says, I'm still crying and smiling and crying. Yes. I know, right? I wish you could see my Kamala shirt. I have my Kamala shirt on. Delonte says, we're here for the after party. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Danny, De Niro. That 70s hoe. Rhonda. Golden Chocolates, Kim, Jonathan, Rita, Ruby, Patrice, Rita, again. Let's see, the 33. Great speech from Kamala tonight. Did she not do that shit? Kamala just knocked it out of the fucking park. She just knocked it out of the park. You cannot tell me that anybody else could have gone up on that stage and did what Kamala motherfucking Harris did. You're not gonna be able to convince me that. I'm sorry, it's not possible. She killed it. She killed it. But I'm gonna get into that. Deb says, how are you not a mess? Listen, I mean, what do I have to be a mess about? Our girl killed it. She did it. It's so amazing. I'm just so excited. Hey, Helena. Hey, Tiff from Maine. Deborah. Rico. Mama J. Denise. B. What else y'all got to say? Flocka says, I have a question. Was her suit burgundy or purple? I said purple, but then as soon as I said purple, I was kind of like, well, wait a second. Was it purple or was it burgundy? Was it plum? Because I think plum, I feel like it was more plum. So maybe it's plum. But y'all leave your comment. Was she rocking purple or was she rocking burgundy? I say it was plum. That's my interpretation. Purple is very regal. So I think that's what she was going with it. But I did have that moment of like, wait, what was it? What was that? I did not see plum, purple, burgundy. I did not see that coming. I did not see it coming. But I guess she couldn't do white because everybody was doing white. Red probably would have been too much. Blue would have been too standard. Black, When she started out with the gray jacket, I said, I know they're not going to have Kamala out there giving a speech in that gray jacket. So I knew that was going to set her out right. But I did not see the plum suit coming. But I loved it. She looked fan-fucking-tastic. Hey, Anthony says, hey, what a night. Kim says, yay. Donna says, hey, y'all, I'm still ugly crying. Hey, Mark. IJ, Kamala rocked. Yes. The 33 says, I'm so glad that Obama spoke and was so honest. Yes, I loved, my favorite part from Obama's speech was when he talked about if anybody has the right or has the reason to not feel like this country works or democracy works, it's our ancestors. That to me, I said, now you preaching, Obama. Now you are preaching. Okay, let's see. The new Kamala Harris merch is amazing. I literally just spent $100. I was like, I need that shirt. I need that mug. So I agree. Kamala killed. Everybody saying Kamala killed it. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Ryan. God bless Kevin. Kamala Debbie Harris and the K-Hop. Yes. Hey, Shantae. Jadira says, I've been in tears for 2 hours. Somebody said I saw burgundy. Okay, these comments are going too fast now, so I can't keep up. Hey, everybody. Hey, MD Turp. Let's see. The speech was so electrifying. It was electrifying. Robin says, awesome, killed it. Yes, you're coming. Thank you. I'm so happy for some new Kamala gear coming now. Benita says Kamala was great. Alicia says, I'm so proud. Are you proud or not? I mean, who's like day one Kamala? I welcome aboard the Kamala train if you're not day one. If you have a Kamala Harris for the People t-shirt, you got to be damn proud tonight. Because we were A1s from day ones. Somebody said she delivered. Yes, beautiful speech from Kamala. What I loved about Kamala's speech is that, first of all, it was real. You know, I love that she paid a tribute to her mother. Have you guys ever, like, let's be honest here. Have you guys ever heard Black woman mentioned within the first 2 minutes of a vice presidential speech? I have never. And I've been watching these things for 20 fucking years. I have never. And then she laid it out, you know, saying their names, which I really appreciated of these great Black women that came before her. I just thought it was incredible. She really, really, really centered Black women. For all the haters, they wanted to sit up there and act like she didn't center Black woman and she wasn't talking to Black woman. No, I don't know what the fuck was in y'all ears. Y'all ears need to be cleaned out. But what Kamala did on that stage, the biggest stage of her life, accepting the vice presidential nomination, is what she had been doing. She's not new to this. But for anybody that was introduced to our next vice president, Kamala Harris, tonight, you can't tell me you weren't impressed because she brought the house down. She brought the hands down. Okay. It's so many comments, so I'm going to have to skip some of it. A lot of people saying burgundy, a lot of people saying plum as far as the suit color. A lot of people are very emphatic that it's burgundy, and a lot of people are very emphatic that it's plum. So there you go. I guess it's whatever, however the filter on your TV was. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's say. I want to know who she was talking about. She knew how to catch a predator. She was talking about Donald Trump. But I think that she hit the right note. And between being autobiographical, between being historically accurate, between actually capturing the moment that we're in, not being all about Trump, really being also aspirational, but not bullshitting you about the fucked up state of the country. She just absolutely killed it. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to skip down just so I can, because right now the comments are going so fast that I can't even catch it. So I'm going to skip down to 3 minutes ago. Posters, Kamala do this. I'm still speechless. Okay. Her speech tonight is going to be one of those play highlights at future conventions of examples of great moments in convention history. Absolutely. I could not agree more. I listen at 23:43. It says you've received 1,000 messages. Okay. So just to be clear, if I have not responded to you by name, that's literally, so I've been on here for 9 minutes and at 43 after, which was 3 minutes ago. So it took 6 minutes to get 1,000 messages. Okay. So I'm trying to keep up, y'all, but I cannot keep up with 1,000 messages. I'm just one person. I loved the introduction of Kamala by Mina, by Maya, by Ella. I just thought it was so heartwarming. I can only imagine Maya's feelings though, right? I mean, nobody knows her more. Nobody knows Kamala more than Maya. Maya was her campaign co-chair. Maya has been her ride or die since birth. You know, their mother is no longer with us. And I just know, I could just only imagine the pride. Shout out to Maya West. Maya, you know, you did that. Mina also did just a beautiful job. And again, like I said, Ella, they all did a wonderful job. Introducing Kamala. I love the clip. I saw my girl, Kashana was there. I saw Deetra Matthews, beautiful girls. Hey, cousin. My cousin Brittany's on here. If I'm sorry, I cannot keep everybody that's on here. Um, I saw so many people. Harini, I recognize different people. Deidre, Dejier. I'm trying to think. Who else I remember from the clip? I mean, so many great things from the clip. Um, yeah, yeah. So just spectacular. Brandon says Kamala did her job, introduced herself to those folks that haven't followed politics. Amazing job. And Obama body Trump. I love, love, love. I think it was so appropriate that President Obama gave Kamala her due and said, I'm not going to go after her. I'm going to go before her. Because really that moment demanded, this is historic. Do y'all understand? This is historic. It's historic. The first black woman nominated for the vice presidency. The first woman of South Asian descent. It's so fucking major. It's so major. I know those of us who were Kamala Harris for the people, we envisioned it because we supported her for president. But, you know, there's that, what Kamala likes to say, you know, you have to see the future unburdened by what has been. And it really has taken that to support Kamala, but to see that stepping stone realized tonight, it just, to me, I'm like, this is a dream come fucking true. This is a dream come true. We have to make sure that she wins. We have to make sure of it. There's no other choice. So yeah, let me go back. Elizabeth says masterful speech delivered with ease. And it really was. It had empathy, it had sincerity, it had, you know, she has that sparkle in her teeth and sparkle in her eyes. She hit the right pacing in terms of the delivery. Every now and again, Kamala can kind of just miss it a little bit, like she might rush through a part, or she might, you know, kind of, you know, not really catch it. But this time it was a flawless presentation. I think not having an audience helped, you know, because you can kind of stay in that rhythm. Let's see. Mike Pence better watch out. You damn right he better. There was no vaccine for racism. Y'all. Kamala got up there and broke it the fuck down. Did she not? Did she not? She did not give you the, I'm trying to do the white Midwest hokey suburban shit. She gave you the real Kamala. Through and motherfucking through, from the first moment all the way to the last moment. But that's what this country needs. We have to stop trying to message towards this slither of the voting electorate, and we have to bring the voters to the where we need to be as a country. And I think that she just nailed that part. But there's no vaccine for racism. Brilliant, fucking brilliant. And like I said, we have to do the work. That was so perfect to me. Yeah, she talked about George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. She just kept it real. Y'all. I mean, I'm so proud. You know, somebody said, I want to hear about the grapevine. And I don't want to make this about me at all, but you know, several of the ladies on there, the woman on there, made a point to say, oh, you don't stand politicians and politicians this, that, and the other. And I'm like, well, that's fine if that's how you feel, but it's not a matter of standing to me. It's a matter of recognizing the just phenomenal, rare talent and sincerity and qualifications of somebody like Senator Kamala Harris. If you can't recognize that, then come on. Let's see. What did you guys think about Hillary Clinton? I feel like Hillary Clinton deserved a little bit more than what she got, to be honest. You know, her delivery was kind of, you know, she was seated, which, you know, I ain't mad at her for that. But I felt like she could have gone a little bit more. I mean, Hillary was robbed. Let's just be clear. Hillary was robbed. And so I liked that she, you know, stayed on message in terms of, you know, she talked about Kamala and Joe, which was very significant to me. She talked about how Trump has been a failure, but I was expecting a little more dues for her. Somebody, Elizabeth says, please hit the like button. Yes, please like this video. A lot of you guys saying you liked Kerry Washington. I thought she did a great job. Let's see. What did AOC say about Kamala? Because you know I've been dragging her motherfucking ass. Because she can't tweet about Kamala. She sit up there retweeting, being petty and shady and shit. Let's see. Yes. Okay, let's see. Jay Hudson performance. Yeah, Jay Hudson. I liked the walk away belting out a change is gonna come. I just thought that was just took us to church. Yes. Biden made the right decision. It's clear, right? And it's no shade to anybody, but it's literally clear that Kamala was the right choice, right? I mean, duh, told you so. Queen V Lion says words cannot describe this moment. I'm so blown away. I'm so devastated that I could not talk to Star with you all because fucking ghetto ratchet ass Zoom did not want to fucking allow me to live stream. But she has known Kamala for 30 years. Like I said, we were kikiing and chatting for the first 30 minutes of the convention. But I cannot wait to talk to her with you guys to get her take as somebody who's so close to Kamala. I know how she must feel as well, you know, to have been her ride or die for the past 30 years. So yeah, I can't wait to bring you guys her perspective tomorrow at 5 p.m. Let's see. Harini is in the comments. Hey, girl. She says, love you, Reese. She is up on that national stage because fierce fighters like you always had her back when she relentlessly faced erasure and misogyny. You inspire all of us. That is incredibly sweet of you to say. I take no individual credit because there's no I in team. And before you all came along, I was just a loudmouth black girl screaming on Twitter, Kamala Harris has policies. So like I said, I had 300 followers probably April of 2019, and now I'm at 66,000 some odd number because people said, I want to know more about Kamala. I want to hear about it in the way that you communicate it, and I want to share it. And so I take no credit. I promise you, I take no credit. I appreciate that I've inspired people. I appreciate that so much, but it's so not me. It's all of us together. And it's Kamala who gets the ultimate credit because this did not start January 2019 for Kamala. This started when she was born, okay? And she has just done the work for decades. She's made it easy on us, to be honest. As hard as people try to make it on her as her supporters, she has truly made it easy on us because she just has a record that's just amazing. Hey, Bernatrice. Yes, she says, honey, when she said that there's no vaccine or for racism, slap, punch, she's not going to sugarcoat or pacify. And she's never done that. She's always kept it real. Whether she was in Iowa or South Carolina, she ain't switch up on you. She ain't not switch up on you. Let's see. Oh, Fox News gave her mad props. Yes. Hey, Will, let's see. Gwen Ifill clip. I did notice that, B. I did notice that. Cynicism, Steven says, cynicism is probably the greatest risk of this election. That is so true. And I think that President Obama really nailed it when he said that. They're not trying to win you over. They're trying to make you feel like your vote doesn't count. I've been screaming that from the rooftops. Come on, people. Elizabeth says Prince Royce was a good choice. How did you guys feel about the music? Harini says, heart is beaming with pride. And I was thinking of Shyamala, Auntie looking down. Yes, I just, oh my God. I know she has to be proud. She had to have known her daughter, Kamala Harris would ascend to the heights that she has ascended to. She had to have known that, right? I mean, because she's incredible. Um, let's see. Let's see. Hillary restrained herself from dragging Trump. I liked Hillary's direct but subtle shade. Her shade was good with the 3 million votes. I didn't catch that line. I didn't catch that line. To hear say her name by the first woman VP and the first Black woman historic movement. Yes, 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 yes. You know, I really hope that people give Kamala a chance. I mean, let's be clear. Kamala has rave reviews. She has sky high favorabilities with all demographics, democratic demographics, sky high enthusiasm, sky high confidence. I don't know how you could have anything less than that after seeing her introduction tonight. But I hope that people that aren't in that boat that we're in, I hope that they really, 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 really sincerely listen to her tonight. You know, you want to, people 5 years down the line want to say, oh, this person said Black Lives Matter. Let's appreciate in the moment what she did. She pulled no punches. She said Black Lives Matter. She talked about racism. She talked about the legacy of Black people, Black women being left out. It's particularly as we've been talking about the 19th Amendment and the anniversary of that, but how Black women were left behind, but how Black women kept working. This is so important to recognize because Black women, we know that we are underappreciated. We're looked over. We're passed over. We're fucked over. And Kamala Harris has said, I know, I see you, but we're going to finally give you your just due. So that's so important to me. Elizabeth says Hillary is the consummate team player. Yes, she does not have any ego. It's very clear about that. It was very clear about that. Let's see. Hillary really elevated Kamala, but I wanted that mask off Hillary. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She's always a Kamala fan, right? Nancy was really good too, yeah. I thought Elizabeth Warren gave a good speech too. I think she definitely gave a really good respect to both Biden and Kamala. It was not very soapboxy. So I appreciated that. She did a good job. You know, I give credit where credit is due. Someone says, can someone please tell me what the F is wrong with Julian Castro throwing shade before tonight's event about lack of Hispanic speakers? He should have waited until after the convention because they had plenty tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I didn't see that. But I felt like tonight was very diverse. So, I don't know. Yes, I did talk about Kamala's intro. Mary, okay, Darion, thank you for posting the list. Mary Church Terrell, Mary McLeod Bethune, Fannie Lou Hamer, Diane Nash, Constance Baker Motley, Shirley Chisholm. Thank you, Kamala Harris, for giving these women their flowers. Absolutely. And I was at Essence Fest July 2019, and she shouted out these women as well. Not all of these, but she shouted out Fannie Lou Hamer and Sojourner Truth and Constance Baker Motley, if I'm not mistaken, and Shirley Chisholm. And so this is not like, oh, I'm the nominee, I'm trying to, win some Black cool points. She's always had that, her campaign was a nod to Shirley Chisholm. And so I just appreciate that. Some people might not know all these names, but they heard them tonight, and that's so important. So important. Navy Man says, Hillary was a kick-ass first lady and secretary of state and senator. Yes. Hector says so many heavy hitters today. Lit and more. This is such a good point. I like that the campaign worked to give her the appearance of a visual of a real convention for her speech, even without an audience. She deserved that big stage. Glad she got it. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I love the staging of it. Now, I was watching on C-SPAN, so I don't know what angles that you got. I wasn't a fan of how they were zoomed out on certain parts. I feel like they should have been zoomed in. But I think that the stage setting was perfect. I hope they're going to have balloons tomorrow. Let me tell you who's not fucking around. No, Joe Biden. He is like social distancing, social distancing. But the thing that about it is weird though is Jill don't be social distancing as much as Joe Biden does. So kind of like everybody got to social distance the same way. But you know, Jill, she like she down for the cause, whatever. So I love seeing Jill and Joe and Doug and Kamala. Um, it was beautiful. That big stage lit. You are so right. That big stage is so important. It's so important to have that visual. Let's see. Apparently, I'm catching up to people who are complimenting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gabby Giffords. Oh my God. How amazing was that? I mean, there was a point where Gabby Giffords could not even speak. And to see her play, what was that? A trombone. I'm not good with my instruments. Yeah, I was never in the band. But whatever that instrument was, to see her playing that, Gabby Giffords is just she's just an American hero. She's a hero. I remember when she was shot. That was just so awful. But she has persisted, and just that was just very touching, very touching. I just loved every part of it. I will say with it being virtual, I think that they really took advantage of the virtual setting in the sense of the staging, having a good variety of backgrounds, sceneries, and things like that, and the vignettes and other stuff. I think that they really pulled it together, really nice. I thought that the emphasis on immigration tonight was really good. Yeah. I'm not gonna be shady towards anybody tonight. Okay, I'm being nice. Being nice. I'm in a good mood. I'm not shading people. I'm reading some shady comments though. Y'all cracking me up. Y'all don't take no days off, but I'm gonna be nice. I needed the music for emotional breaks. Okay, that's fine. I saw something negative. I'm gonna ignore it. Obama was powerful. I hope people heed his warning. Yes, people are starting to gradually correct the record. That's good. I really have enjoyed the convention. I've never watched as much. See, I usually watch it all day. I usually watch it all day. So this is the first time that it's really just 2 hours at night, but it's very well put together. Mary J music at the end was Black Girl Magic. Yes, Kamala's gonna keep that work there. She been bumping that work that. It's a testament to how much Kamala like that song, because I know she done heard that song about 800 times by now. And that's still her theme song. Shout out to Mary J. Mary J. Blige is my favorite all-time artist. I love me some Mary J. Blige. Okay. Someone says, if I see one more tweet congratulating Elizabeth Warren on having BLM spelled out and the blogs behind her, as if that's amazing civil rights activism, I swear to God. Well, listen, I hope whoever is praising her for that is also praising Kamala Harris for actually saying Black Lives Matter as the VP nominee. But they all call us different standards. All right, I'm gonna hop off in a minute, but let me see what else you guys are talking about. The domestic violence segment was good. See, this is the one complaint I do have about the convention. I really think that they underutilized Kamala's biography and her record. Kamala Harris championed domestic violence victims, sexual assault victims. She ended the rape kit backlog when she was Attorney General. She got an award from the Obama administration on it. And so it's very obvious that this convention was pretty much programmed without any kind of adjustments or anything being made for the vice presidential nominee, which is, that's kind of to be, I won't say it's kind of to be expected, but it's not all that shocking that there's a lot of production value that goes into it. But I do think that it missed the opportunity to really show how Kamala bolsters all of these things. She's done a lot of work on immigration. She's done a lot of work on, victims advocacy, things like that. And so you didn't really hear her record being put in there at all, like pretty much at all. It's very obvious what was taped before or without. It was like, these are going to be the clips regardless of who is the VP pick, because I would think that you would want to capitalize off of that, but I don't know. It's been 4 years since the last time I saw a convention, and so I'm struggling to see how normal it is to have so little mention of the VP in their background. It's just not jumping out to me right now if this is different. But yeah, as it happens, Kamala Harris has so many receipts, so I don't know. Anyways, let's see. What else? What else? What else? Great night to be an American, and most importantly, a woman. Congratulations, MVP Kamala. I absolutely agree. He said Donald Trump hasn't grown into the job because he can't. There's been some really good shady lines about Donald Trump. Somebody said, something about how he inherited stuff and he ran into the ground or bankrupt his businesses and whatever. They've been dragging Donald Trump low key, but it hasn't been a drag session on Trump like it could be. The segment for women was badass. One of the balloons. Somebody block one. We're not doing disinformation, misinformation. Tonight, we're not doing that. Darian says, I really enjoyed tonight the most so far. Kamala was amazing, relatable, informative, open. I like her a lot more tonight. There you go. AKAs and how her alums will be out of control. Oh, she is. Man, I've seen so much HBCU pride. I'm seeing so much Divine Nine pride. I'm sure they were very happy to get that shout out. In her speech. It was a very, it was just a great speech. It was such a great speech. Race B says racism, immigration, climate, violence against women, economy. They're addressing all major issues. Absolutely. It was a lot of substance tonight. Let's see. Kelsey says, I see a lot of people who are worried about the vote getting split. What do you think? I'm not concerned about that. The problem we have to worry about is voter suppression. But the good news, out of the fucked up news, that there's so much voter suppression, is that we know that there's so much voter suppression. Therefore, people can actually I said this, we need a voting plan A, a voting plan B, and a voting plan C. Plan A is getting your absentee ballot, okay? If you don't get that, plan B is early voting. If you can't early vote, plan C is showing up on the polls. But you got to be prepared to do all three of those things because we don't know what the fuck is going to happen, okay? So we have to be training ourselves. We're 76 days out to have 3 plans for voting. Mail in, early, in person, day of. We literally have to. It's unfair. It's fucked up. Voting should not be this difficult, but we have to. The reason that I like the idea of mail-in ballots is because they're doing too much crazy shit with these goddamn voting machines. They're doing too much. I like that paper trail of these mail-in ballots, but I know people are concerned about the post office. And so that's why we have to do research. So actually plan A is mail in, but that plan is like plan A, part 1 is, okay, am I going to be able to drop it off? How do I drop it off? There's instructions. It's not the same everywhere. I cannot give generic advice. If I can't drop it off, then make sure I got it mailed in time. Make sure that you fill it out. So your plan A has multiple parts, right? And then you get to the plan B, and then you get to the plan C. But we got to do it all. We got to. Oh, and plan D is or part of that plan should be if you are of good health to volunteer as a poll worker. And poll workers do get paid some kind of coin. Ain't a whole lot of coin, but it's 50 something, $60, which I think is better than nothing to do your civic duty. Amazon, yeah, a lot of people have been posting about how Amazon has been taking down this very misogynistic, disgusting merchandise about Kamala. Keep your foot on these people's necks. I'm hesitant to amplify it, So I've been struggling with, do I amplify it and say, hey, everybody, like, look at this, and drag it, because it seems like it's being handled. So I don't think it's at the point where I need to try to get involved. But yeah, I appreciate everybody else that's on it. Cesar says she killed it. Samuel says, Howard alum here. I'm gonna be ignorant all 2020. I should hit up my boy Justin today. He was profiled by Howard, by the president of Howard. And you can't tell him nothing. He's the one who created Justin Tanner. He's the one who created the viral thread about HU being first. He's been showing out ever since Kamala was announced. And I say, listen, I don't blame you, because trust and believe, if Kamala went to UCLA, you wouldn't be able to tell me a damn thing. So yeah, shout out to HU, shout out to HBCU, shout out to the Divine Nine. I am part of none of those things, but at the end of the day, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. This is your moment. Let's see. LaDonna says BWV got it right about Kamala's record not being talked about. The panel on CBS in critiquing the convention had a pundit for the thousandth time vaguely hinting about her potentially problematic record without actually saying what's in it, probably because they did actually talk about it. They wouldn't have anything to throw shade out. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about narratives, right? It's not about facts. Chris Evans mentioned earlier that we were on a panel. We're going to be on Grapevine TV. And there was a guy, and he just was saying all kind of bullshit. And I just completely dismantled everything he had to say. And I think that people do kind of start off with that. Oh, her record is flawed, and her record is this. And I'm like, it's actually not. I mean, I will concede that motherfuckers went to jail who committed crimes, who were raping and murdering people. So if that's a problem with you, then I guess there's nothing I can argue with you about. But if you want to talk about her record, let's talk about her record. Tiffany says Van Jones cried for Kamala. Did he really? Or are you being sarcastic? Did you see Doug Jones tweet on compilation? I saw that he tweeted. I didn't really watch it though, to be honest with you. Tashika says, hi, Reese, tuning in from Jamaica. We are so proud of Kamala. I love to see it. I love to see it. I'm going to need, Darlin says, going to need the Electoral College to not play games. That's why we got to have voting plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Get ready. Get ready. Des Bernardi says, I'm immunosuppressed, but if I gotta go in person, then I will. One thing I do appreciate about the convention is that it has had a big emphasis on actually filling out your absentee, requesting your absentee ballot. Shantae says it's $250 in New York to be a poll worker. That's a good amount of money. Cynthia reminds people to complete their census. It only takes 5 minutes. You can do it online. It's not hard. Alicia Moody says Trump is tweeting and losing his shit. I have not seen anything. Deb says Maya Contreras has a link so you can see what your individual polling place is. Yeah, she did a voting guide for Dame magazine, so you guys check that out. G. Davis says, I've never voted by mail. Do you get a receipt that your vote has been counted? That scares me that my vote won't be counted. I have terrible luck with the post office. Well, it depends on where you're from, but you can track your voting, your ballot in most cases. It's not every case, so I can't speak 100%, but you are supposed to be able in most cases to track your absentee ballot. If you are not comfortable in terms of returning it in the mail, then check. Most importantly, check. Okay? if you can drop off your ballot. Okay. There are different rules for different counties, different states. I cannot give you one size fits all, but it is absolutely worth looking into. Okay. Maya, as somebody mentioned, put forth a guide, vote.org. Very easy to fucking remember. Vote.org is another great resource. You can also go to your Secretary of State of your Secretary of State for your state to get elections information. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going. They're dragging the hell out of Trump on CNN. Okay, good. Oh, the Mrs. G Wall says, "Yo, Amazon has full body hazmat suits for $20. I'm compromised too. Yes, be ready. Be ready. Be ready. We got to. All right, y'all. I got to go. I'm tired. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Let's see. Manuel, what have you got your absentee ballot for? Probably for a primary, because I can't imagine you got a general election one yet. All right, y'all. I'm tired, but I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. with my girl, Star Jones. We're gonna talk about this some more. We're gonna hear from one of Kamala's dearest friends, her reaction to the to Kamala's big night. We'll all have had more time to reflect. We'll all have seen more clips and, oh, I remember that part and, oh, I remember that. So see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, y'all know I have Unbossed Unfiltered Live 5 p.m. I have Roland Martin at 6 p.m. So join me. Thank y'all. Don't forget to like this video wherever you're at. Okay, and go Kamala. She did it, y'all. Bye.